So welcome to JG's Fight Talk. You're here for another prediction. I've got that handsome devil Luke with me. And he's got his halo on as always. We're going for Liam Davies versus Jason Cunningham. Great fight. Both these guys literally leave everything in the ring. On paper as well. Cracking fight. There's a lot on the line as well. 29th. So this weekend in Telford. So for the British, European, WBC and WBO international super bantamweight titles. Davies, 13 fights, 13 wins, 5 knockouts. Jason Cunningham, been around the block a while, 39 fights, 32 wins, 7 knockouts. Davies last out against Baluta in November. Great fight that was, winning that unanimous decision. And Cunningham was last out in March. So he's got, he's
activity
coming off on a bit of a roll against Gonzalez, which was a win on unanimous decision. Tough one to call this one, Luke, isn't it? It's people are gonna struggle with this one, I think.
Yeah, it's really well matched, and that's what you want to see at this level. You know, you don't want to think, Davies is going to blow this lad out of the water or Cunningham's going to absolutely walk it. You know, it's great that we can have these 50-50 matchups at, British European level. I think they're more British level than they are towards European, I think it would be fair to say. As good as Davies is showing that he is, I think he's still got a lot of growing to do. But I think this is the fight for him to do it. Cunningham is well experienced. He's been around the block a few times, and Davies is up and coming. People will look at Cunningham's losses rather than his wins. But at the same time, he's been active, as you said. He fought in March, so it's not too long ago for the pro game nowadays, especially at this level.
Still pushing, isn't he? Still pushing. He still wants
exactly. And that's it. It's desire, isn't it? And as long as he has that, he's a live dog. But I fancy Davies to win this on points. I don't think Davies is a puncher. His record doesn't really suggest that he's a puncher either. But he's a very good boxer. He can get dragged into wars now and again, like he did in his last fight, which ended up being great for us, but probably not so much for him the next day.
yeah.
But yeah, I think Davies will win it on points and hopefully look to move on to bigger and better things towards the end of the year, maybe even early next year.
Yeah, as you say, winning this one really does put you in good stead. Those international titles do push you up those rankings a bit.
Exactly.
Having the British label to your name as well makes you a more attractive it puts a target on you more than anything as well. But definitely this really pushes you up the ranks, these sort of titles, and this sort of fight will appeal to a lot of people. They're both sort of fan favorites as well. They always, they seem to have big followings, have people following them around. Do you know what? For me, I think experience prevails in this one. I'm going to go with Cunningham, but I think it will be points. I think when you do look at the guys' records, knockouts aren't their forte. That's not to say it won't happen, but I just think we're going to see those moments where they're going to go in the trenches against each other. But I just think they're almost going to cancel each other out and go for the rounds, aren't they? And
I don't think it's going to be
points win for Cunningham. But
no matter what, it's not going to disappoint. I don't think.
No,
I think it's going to it's going to catch fire at some stage. A fight will break out during the boxing match, as they say, and I think it will be entertaining. But yeah, one of us is right, I suppose.
Yeah, unless it's a draw, then we're screwed.
yeah.
But no, let us know in the comments, people, who you with. Luke's going for Davies on points. I'm going for Cunningham on points. To be fair, I think it's just gonna, we both agree, it's going to be a great fight. Really looking forward to this one. Like Luke's saying, it's great to have these fights. It's had quite a bit of publicity. I've seen the poster of this one floating around for a while. They've really sort of been pushing this one, and I don't think it will disappoint. As you say, a lot on the line as well. So it's not a case of just seeing a 50-50 fight that's two great fighters coming together. There's a lot
Mhm.
on the line as well.
Is it the first TNT boxing match now
I,
that BT
bel
have switched?
I believe so. I believe so because
Yeah, so it's a good
yeah, I
fight for
don't.
them to start this platform with.
Yeah. It's going to be to light it up and see where you go next as well, especially for Liam Davies. So
Hmm.
he's a good part in his career. Where, as you say, Cunningham, yeah, he's sort of the experienced guy coming sort of twilight years of the career, but he's still in there fighting. So
Yeah.
yeah, let us know in the comments. Team Joel, Team Luke, let us know. And hit the subscribe button as always. Check out the rest of the content. Luke, you're a star as always. And I will see you soon.
No
That's all
bother.
it
See
is.
you later, Joel.